Everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we'll be doing, I believe this is part 5. So let me go ahead and change this. I don't know if I'm right on the on part 5, but it doesn't really matter. So in this episode we'll be doing turret 1, and tomorrow, which will be the very last episode, we'll add 2 more turrets and a few other fixes to the game. Well, before I expose all the next episode, let's get started with this episode. So first, you want to paint a new sprite. Name it T1 Shop. So this would be where you can see you could buy the turret. We'll just say you can buy the turret. Okay, and you want to. I'll do this with you so that I don't leave you in the dust. So I like to make a circle, hold shift to make a perfect circle. Then I like to do an outline of 6, keep it black if you're following along with me. And I like to make the circle white. And boom. And then you want to go inside of it, click off so that you don't change the color of this one. You want to set the outline to 3. I like to do a grayish color, but of course you can do any color you like. So make a perfect circle, put it right behind put it right behind the center. And then you want to get the square tool, keep the same, and just make a little, this thing, I guess. And then put it backward 1 layer, and then try your best center in the turret, like this. And adjust the size to your liking. Mine's a little small, so I think I'm going to make it a little bigger. And you can center it now. And boom. Okay. Cool. Now we have our bad art. Well, mine is. To our turret. So, now go to the code. Do a wing green flag clip. Do a forever. Do a set size. This will make the whenever it opens, it'll actually be smooth. So set size to 400 and get a go to XY block. Then put X, I like to do -212, and do a plus in the Y, and then put -20 right here, and then put the shop Y variable in the other side. And then you want to do a set size to 100. Just like this. And then you want to make 1 new variable for all sprites. Name it either money or cash. I'm going to say cash. And I'm going to make it a large readout. Put it under all the other ones. And then I'm going to do another wing green flag clicked forever. Do a if else, and then you want to put a greater than, and then I'm gonna make the cost of the turret 50. You can make this number whatever you want. So do the number you want, one less of the number you want, and then do cash. And then you want to do in here, you want to do an if. Touching mouse pointer. Don't do an and. You'll see why in a second. Let me fix this real quick. Alright. And do in the if touching mouse pointer, do set brightness effect. So go here, set color effect, then set it to brightness, and then do -10. And then in this, if mouse down, then do if touching mouse pointer, do an if mouse down under that set brightness, and then do a wait until not, and then do mouse down. Okay. Now you want to do a broadcast. Name this buy turret 1. Or you can put T1. Either one's fine. And then do yeah, okay, so make a new variable, call it show rotate info, question mark at the end. What this will do is it'll show like how you'll like turn the turret, because we aren't gonna do range for this turret because I don't know how. We're just gonna make it to where you move the turret with your your arrow keys, and then it'll just go in that direction. So name it shown rotate info for all sprites. You can just hide it, and then down here you want to put a if equals false, and then do the new shown rotate info, then do broadcast show rotate info. And then you want to do a set. Oh, my bad, wrong thing. Set shown rotate info to true. So this means that like if it hasn't shown the rotate info yet, it'll show, but if it already has, it won't do it again. And then you want to go in backdrop, do set shown rotate info to false. And so if you test it, actually we have to do the else first. My bad. Sorry, replace this if touching mouse pointer to an if else. So right here, do an if else, and put this right here, and put this right here. You can take this out, and then you can copy this set brightness effect, and then put it to 0. And duplicate this one more time, put it in this one, and do 30. Okay, so now actually set this number down here to lower this X. Actually it's the Y, my bad. Is it? Yeah, I'm gonna do -30. It's 25 hot, no, yeah. If your number is good at 20, you can keep it at 20, or you can just do whatever number you want. So now if you open it and close it, you can see the turret hides, and it smoothly goes down, like hides and smoothly shows. Alright, cool. Alright, before we do the other turret, my bad, we're gonna make the info, like the rotate info. Actually, we should do the turret first. So name it T1, and you want to make 2 new sprites. So here's what I like to do. So copy this costume, and then copy this and then paste it, and then you can delete the background and then select all of the turret and then enlarge it, not that big. I'm gonna make this barrel a little smaller. Yeah, I think that's a little smaller. There we go. Okay, now we are going to make a new variable for this sprite only. Name it clone ID. Clone ID. Clone ID. Okay. For the sprite only. Okay. Now you want to do a when green flag lit, hide. Finger and flag click hide. And then you want to do a set clone ID. Yeah, set clone ID to main. Yeah, also you can hide the clone ID variable. And now you want to do a when I receive by tert1 if clone ID equals main. So if clone ID equals main, then we're going to do set clone ID to T1, and then create clone of myself. Stopped it, and then do a create clone of myself, and then just duplicate the set clone ID to main and put it down there. And then you want to do 3 create when I start clones, I mean. And the first one you want to do, go to back layer. So in this first one, go to back layer and then show. And the second one, this is where most of the code's gonna be. So you want to do in this one, you want to put a if clone ID equals T1. Put it exactly how you put it in this one up here. This one. You want to do a. Oh yeah, you want to make one more sprite. My bad. Oh, yeah, also name this costume T1, and then make one more costume. Call this T1 bullet. And then I'm just gonna make it a simple yellow bullet. A little too big of a bullet. I think that's good. There we go. Okay. Actually, you need to put it in front where that, like that. Okay. Now you want to do a set costume. Switch costume to T1. Then you want to do a wait until not mouse down. Not mouse down. And then you want to do a repeat until mouse down. Go to mouse pointer. Go to the mouse pointer. And then you want to do a if. Duplicate that. In the first one, put right arrow key. Right arrow. And then in the other one, put left arrow. And then in the right one, do turn right 10 degrees. And then in the left arrow key, do turn left 10 degrees. And then you want to do a scroll down. And then you want to do a if touch. You do an R or R, whatever. And then you want to do touch and color. Drag it into the first box. And then click the color, do select, and then select the line. Select the path color. And then do or R or whatever. Touching. Oh yeah. Here's a little trick. So go to anything, any sprite, then do touching, do T1, drag it into T1, and then you want to drag it into here. So what this will do is so that you can't stack so many turrets and you have like a giant, like, overpowered looking turret. So then you just want to do a simple delete this clone. And then you want to do a yeah, you want to do a change cash or money by -50. And then you want to do a forever if, do we have this variable yet? No, we do not. Okay. Here's one more thing we're going to add to the balloon. So we're going to do a when I start clone forever if touching T1 is touching T1, wait until not touching, wait till not touching T1, and then you want to do a, actually we're gonna make it to where there's different enemies. So duplicate this one. I'm just gonna make this one yellow. It's like that, and then that, and then change this number to 2. And then I'm gonna make one more, just name it, just change it to any color, doesn't really matter. Boom. And then just change the number to 3. Okay, now you want to do a if costume number, if equal costume number. So if costume number equals 1, actually you need to do an else, if else, sorry. So take this out, do if else, and take this in here, then do, this gives a little cool animation whenever it dies. Do a change ghost by 50, and then change size by -10. And then set balloons alive. Oh yeah, so make a new variable, balloons alive, question mark. And then for all sprites, click OK. Then do set balloons alive to false. And then you want to do delete this clone. So go here and delete this clone. And then else do switch costume to. Switch costume to. Then get a minus. And then do 1 right here. And then do costume number. So what it'll do is if it gets hit by the bullet, it'll change its costume by 1. Okay, and then you want to do in the when green flag click over here, you want to do a set balloons alive to false. And then one more thing, go to the shop, and then instead of doing if shop open equals, actually yeah, keep that. Then you want to do a Oh yeah, you're gonna add one more if around all of this. Yeah, all of this. Wait. Hold on. Sorry, make this do an if else. And then you can duplicate this, change this to balloons alive, and then keep it to false. And then it'll do all of this. And then this else, do a broadcast. Show can't buy open shop. Okay, now that's fixed. So you can only open it if balloons alive equals false, I think. Hold on. Did I do something wrong? I think I did. Switch that right there. That doesn't really change anything though. Balloons alive equals false. Okay. Yeah, nothing's wrong, I don't think. Yeah, it should fix. I don't know. Oh, wait. Weird because okay, for now you can just get rid of this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong. Okay. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go to the T1. And then you want to do a true. This is going to be a long episode, I can already tell. And then do balloons alive equals true. And then go to one more thing in the enemies. Do a where do you change it? I mean, where do you set it? Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to remember where you are supposed to put the balloons alive to true at. Because right now I can't really find it. Balloons will fall. I see where you're supposed to put it. Okay. So go to this long block of code. And then right here, we're going to make it to where all of them go a different speed. So do a divide 11.5 and then do a times 5 and then do costume number. So what this will do is it just like change the speed. And then right here just do set balloons alive to true. And then oh yeah, one more thing. Right here you want to do a times -1 and then do costume number. and then you want to set Balloons Alive to false. Okay, so that should maybe make this work. So hold on, let me test it one more time. Yeah, I can tell it's going to be a pretty long episode. I'm sorry if this is boring you. If you want, you can skip this part to where I find the answer, which will probably be in a few seconds, but I do not know that yet. Because, yeah. So, fall. Not shop open. Balloons Alive. Okay, I think that works now. I think that makes it work. Hold on, let me click the, yeah, okay. And then if you start the wave, yeah, you can't open it. Okay, boom. So, yeah, keep this actually now. And then one more thing to add to this, do the broadcast show rotate info. Okay, boom. So now all we have to do is just add the shooting to the turret, and we're just basically done with this episode. So do a wait 1 second and the Balloons Alive equals true. Do wait 1 second. Set clone ID to T1 bullet. And then make one more variable, turret direction, for this sprite only. It'll make sense why we did it for the sprite only later, because if it was for all sprites, then it would be to where every single turret would eventually, if you have enough, they would all like kind of mess up and shoot the same way. So yeah, make sure that is for the sprite only. So set turret direction. Set turn direction to direction. Oh, wrong thing. Motion. And then do create clone myself. Create clone myself. And then this will also give it like a little recoil effect. So do a repeat 2. And then you can duplicate this one more time. And then in this one, do move -1 steps. And this one, do move 1 step. Okay. Now, time for the last, when I start clone, and then this should work. So do a if equals T1, wait, how did I? Yeah, T1 bullet. And then do clone ID, if clone ID equals turret 1 bullet. Then switch costume to T1 bullet. And then point and direction. This is why we made this variable, point and direction. Direction. Like the turret direction variable, my bad. Oh. Okay. Now you want to do a repeat until an or whatever touching enemies or touching edge, move 10 steps. And then do a repeat 2. This will give the bullet a cool little like leave effect, I guess you could say. Repeat 2. Move 2 steps. And then do change ghost effect by 50. Change the ghost effect by 50. And then change size by chain size by -4 and delete this clone. Okay, so now it should be working. Make sure to save it. Okay, if you did this correctly, it should be gray, like if you have no money. And one more thing, in the backdrop, do set cash. I'm gonna make them start with 70. And then if you have money, it should do this, and then boom, it creates a clone, and then you can turn it. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, the bullets shoot and they lose their health. So as you can see, they go faster and slower depending on their number. I might actually change this divide by to like a 10.5 to make them go a little faster. But yeah, so basically this episode's over. So if you made it through this, good job. I know this was a little longer than usual, but thanks for sticking around to the end. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm 100% sure it'll be coming out tomorrow. So I guess I'll see you then. Bye.